Your comments will be heard.
Unless, of course, you're trying to appease people who actually think that the raping and murdering and pillaging of the community is appropriate.
Audience with children and students, and I just ask that speakers be respectful of that audience. We're aware of the news.
There is no unfortunate situation in Israel. Missing the bus is an unfortunate situation. Hanging babies from a shower rod and shooting them between the eyes is not an unfortunate situation.
Ma'am, there's been multiple...
Oh, it's been on social media all over the place. They all know what's going on.
There's no need to reiterate those details.
No, there isn't.
All right, we're either gonna follow the rules, or we're gonna end this right now.
So I want to ask everyone, how would you feel if Indigenous people in our country came into your homes at 6 a.m., at 7 a.m. and pulled your kids out of their beds and then shot you in front of them? How would you feel?
I'm going to remind you that there are students and children.
I'm sorry, but this is what happened. These are the facts. I'm sorry.
Yeah, facts don't need to be repeated. They're on the record. Thank you.
Yeah.
Terrorism is not neutral. Beheading babies, tying them together, shooting them between their eyes, that's not neutral. Raping women, that's not neutral.
The next speaker who can't follow the ground rules here.
Yeah, we have to stay away from...
All right, okay. I'm sorry.
Where kids are stabbed 26 times just for being Palestinian. Where women are run over just for wearing a hijab. At the municipal building yesterday, I was in line to join the council meeting. What about because America took a stance, 6-year-old Wadi Al-Fayumi was stabbed 26 times. Because Teaneck took a stance, we were told to go protesting. During the month of Ramadan, worshippers were terrorized and no condolences were sent for them. When journalist Shireen Abu Akleh was assassinated, no condolences were sent for her. When a 7-year-old was stabbed 26 times just this week, no condolences were sent for her. Teaneck High School, do better. Recognize that inclusivity is...
Anti-Semitism in this country was mentioned. It's barely been 10 days and a Palestinian child was already murdered by a man claiming you should all die. Is that child not a student? And if there was a one-sided statement to be sent out.
And now you're just creating division. I'm not going to say and repeat like everyone else, the mother that witnessed their 6 years old being killed in front of her, the college students who was in critical condition in St. Joseph for that they believe they might be the Montclair state. They're investigating that. But the woman that had to die simply by walking on the sidewalk because she had a hijab and she's Muslim. So you're attacking
these people that are talking about raping and this piling bodies on top of each other. That happened in the Holocaust. And if they're having PTSD for what they're doing to the Muslim community in Palestine, that's something they need to seek mental health counseling for. And those gentlemen that were speaking were probably IDF, and they have some kind of mental issue happening.
Thank you.
Mr. President, if you don't want kids to hear graphic facts, I will repeat. I will offer you what has not been offered to the families of decapitated children, the chance to remove them from this room. You will not silence me. This is the week to talk about the savagery, the inhumanity that was perpetrated by a terrorist group on innocent civilians who were butchered, who were raped, who were mutilated, who were beheaded, and worse.
The ground rules were made extremely clear to you, Mr.
You cannot cut me off.
But we can ask you to leave.
Saying a cycle of violence was wrong. And I am all for second chances. We spoke, Dr. Spencer. If you retracted that letter and issued a proper one, we would not be here today. Teaneck condemned Hamas. Leaders must correct mistakes. Imagine for a moment these heinous acts were committed by any group in any other place. Raping, butchering, beheading, setting aflame some 1,000 people.
Can we stop?
Several hours. Imagine any politician sitting here, any politician anywhere, responding to those acts, those outrageous crimes, calling them incidents in a cycle of violence. You were non-committal. It begs the question as to whether our schools operate in a value-free zone, a value-free zone where torture and rape are relative. Not immediately.
You need to stop. You need to stop now. We need to stop now. Stop now. Shut up the volume. Shut up the volume, please. Thank you. Thank you. Sir, can you please put that sign down?
Please put your signs down.
All right. Can you please This is not allowed. Please put the sign down, please. Put the sign down. Your time is up, please. Your time is up. Your time is up. You need to stop. Oh, yes.
Don't satisfy him. Bye.
Keep your politics out of it.
Okay, Victoria.